Hi, Suzanne here with this week's featured board game app. I've always found the canyon that exists between board gamers and Magic the Gathering players to be an interesting divide. Personally, I'm a longtime fan of Magic and have been playing casually for over 20 years. Well, the app experience for Magic just got a big revamp and re release, so I wanted to take a quick look. The world building in Mythos and Magic is long and complex at this point, and every CCG, LCG, and deck builder must nod their head to Magic as an influence in their development. There's so much going on in this app, it's impossible to cover in a couple minutes, so I'll focus on a few key points. Magic Duels was created for people less familiar with the game. There are a ton of tutorials woven throughout that do a good job of teaching the mechanics and a few key strategic pointers. There's a deck building wizard to make it easier to start personalizing, and because it's focused on the cards in the current Origins line, it doesn't feel overwhelming. But the plan is to expand the card offerings with new real life releases, so this will evolve quickly. But even now, there's this element of grinding. You can earn all the cards in game, which is okay against the AI, which is deep and multi layered, but forget going for random online games unless you're an expert and or you've dumped some money into packs. Also, there's a phase timer that takes a bit of getting used to and can be frustrating. As to experienced players, the lack of cards at this time makes the app gameplay feel a bit limited, and the core tutorial is basically forced for 3 free packs, so that's a grind. Online play is okay, but not as sleek as something like a Hearthstone. But thankfully, there's a very robust deck building function, even though I suspect an experienced player will probably feel compelled to invest in packs to get the cards they want faster, or the game will feel a bit stale. The app, unsurprisingly considering the complexity, has a few bugs, and it is a processing hog, so newer devices only. And while the game is available on a ton of platforms, it does not play across platforms, which is a shame. On the other hand, features like the daily quests are really cool and fun, and there are wonderful storytelling elements woven throughout the game. And I really like that this steps away from the annual release apps that they were trying to do that I hated. Overall, Magic Duels is a really good app with a lot to offer. Just be aware of what you want to get out of it and set your expectations appropriately. Magic Duels is free to download, so it doesn't cost you any money to give it a try.